Hi everybody, Pastor Gary here. Wanted to give you some updated information about things that are happening here at church. Have to admit though, it's a pretty strange season. We sure are missing the church family a whole bunch, and very grateful for the live stream technology we have to be able to stream the services. But I have to admit, it still is a little bit weird. I find myself preaching to an empty building. In fact, this last Sunday morning, my wife brought some stuffed Disney characters. She brought Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and I think at the end of the service they both got saved. And on the way to church this morning, I stopped at a coffee place, but I had forgotten my wallet, but thankfully I had some toilet paper in the car, so my latte only cost me 10 sheets of toilet paper. Okay, I'm just kidding, obviously. Look, the president said for us to stay home yesterday, and this season's going to be going, looks like, through the end of April. So for the next 2 weeks, too, they warned us that the death toll for the virus could get as bad as 200,000 people. So that's pretty sobering. So I want to encourage you to stay safe and cooperate with the recommendations. We certainly need to be praying for our president and the medical people that are in charge and leading this whole battle against this virus. We need to pray for God's divine help and healing during this season. Let me say also, though, too, it's probably a great time to be sharing your faith with your family members that don't know Christ and with your neighbors and those that you run into. There are an awful lot of fearful people out there, but are open now because of this difficulty. Be patient, be compassionate, and be selfless, but look for opportunities to share your faith. I want to say also thank you to the family here at Calvary Chapel for faithfully giving to the Lord here at Calvary Santee. It enables us to not only fund our ministry and missionaries, but also help others as well. And look, at a time like this, I realize faithful giving really means something right now. It's sacrificial. It displays an unusual trust in God. So thank you for those that are contributing to the ministry. I want to remind you, you can drop off any given here at the church. You can mail it to us, by snail mail. And then the easiest way probably is to give online through our website. And by the way, if you're in need, I realize some of you are probably not working and could use some groceries or some help. Please call the church. We've got some resources. We would love to help you out. Okay, here's a quick update on what's going to be happening this next week. We're continuing to live stream all of our services. So Wednesday at 7, Sunday morning at 10:30. And then Thursday nights, the youth are doing something special now at 7 o'clock where they're broadcasting by webcast their youth Bible study as well. By the way, last Sunday we had over 290 homes watching the services on the website and more than 1,000 views since then. So God's getting His word out. It's really pretty exciting. And thank you for those that send your pictures in to give us that slideshow of church at home. A lot of fun. It was really wonderful. It provoked a few tears as well. And so I want to let you know ahead of time that we're going to be doing that again this next week. And then thank you too, that we had over 40 kids turn in their drawings for the drawing contest. And then this Sunday we're going to show those on the screen and on the website and on the webcast. And the staff has picked out their favorites, and we're going to be doing that again this weekend. This Sunday, you remember, is Palm Sunday, so we'll be looking at Luke chapter 19, the triumphant entry of Christ, but we're going to dovetail that into a prophecy update and look at what the Bible says about perhaps some of the events that are happening now that connect with this virus that remind us that Christ is coming soon. Easter weekend, though, let me give you a little information and a little warning about that. We are going to live stream those services as well. Friday night, Good Friday evening, there'll be a service that will be live streamed. It's going to be communion. So we'll lead you in communion, but you need to have pita bread or some form of bread, crackers or whatever, and grape juice, and you need to celebrate with us right there in your home. And again, biblically, by the way, the Passover was the basis for communion, and that was celebrated, if you remember, the first Passover during a plague, the plague of the firstborn in Egypt. It was celebrated in homes. Families ate a meal of lamb and everything that went with it, and then father, head of household, parent, led his own family in that celebration. So in honor of that, we're going to celebrate communion on Good Friday to remember Christ's death, but also to celebrate in our homes as God's family. Easter morning, we'll have 2 live services. Sunrise at 6:30 in the morning, and we'll continue our tradition of meeting very early in the morning on Easter morning to celebrate Christ's resurrection. And then at 10:30, we'll have a second service that will be another Easter service. We'll be celebrating Jesus Christ's resurrection that weekend, and as one man said, the irony is the best news the world has ever heard came out of a graveyard. And then, of course, all the information you need is on our website. The online giving information is there. Please continue to send us your prayer requests by email. The staff prays over your prayer requests, as does our prayer ministry. There's lots of ways to connect also with small groups, men's ministry, women's ministry as well. We've also got more Sunday school materials for you to print out for your kids to enjoy that will connect with the services as well. And then there are also some kids videos. Sunday school teachers that are teaching the lessons that will happen that week, and then also a worship video, including hand motions with Mark and Darla as they lead us in some of the kids' songs. When this season finally ends, we're going to be ready for you when you are ready to come back to church. We'll have the new nursery done in the new building. The landscaping has already been improved. And the church staff continues to be here from Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3. If you need us, call us, email us, or go to the website. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. And until then, we'll see you online. God bless.